Hey everyone, I just wanted to go over a quick video on kind of how this and how and why it was created. So just some quick background. I ended up buying a Hobie, and after so long I noticed that my drive was making noise and I figured I'd do some maintenance on it. Ended up taking it off, and this isn't the spine. I'll put some photos up of it that it started to fall apart and flake and wear. I did what everyone should do and reach out to your dealer if you're under warranty and ask for, see what they can do for you. My dealer was super helpful. They ended up getting me putting in an order through Hobie and getting me a brand new spine. I ended up doing the swap by myself and started running it again. At that time, I ended up taking some photos of my rear spine. Again, this is not it. I'll put some overlays of, put some photos up here. So I'm going to be splicing in and out between photos and what we have here. Throughout that time, I was ending up checking it a little bit here and there, and I noticed the rear sprocket here, like here, was starting to flake and starting to break down its outer layer of plastic. Eventually, I think it was about 6 months, it ended up failing again. I recorded how often I was going out, which was practically 3 times a week, but depending on certain things is in going out and putting how many miles rough or how many hours on the water, not really how many hours, and trying to track all that type of stuff. So I wanted to build something to give a report back to somebody and go, it seems like a problem. I ended up getting a third spine. Luckily, again, my dealer's so awesome. They put in a warranty claim. They got me another spine. With that being said, I really went to town on it. I documented everything. I took brand new photos and progressively went through to look at what was happening and try to figure out what was happening. Again, with no luck and no prevail, I ended up starting to think about some type of solution and getting on the forums and getting on the groups, which everyone's amazing out there. Started looking into these types of things and finding everyone else has the same issues. Well, not everyone. It's kind of weird how that works out, but we'll get deeper into that later on. So it made me think there has to be an issue. I toyed around with a bunch of different things. Nothing really seemed to change any of that. So I eventually did some drawings, reached out to a couple designers, and went down this road of creating at least, we started out with at least coming up with something that would fix again, you're at a position that your rear spine has now started to degrade. Again, I'll put some photos up here of ones that are pretty far gone that Mod 2 won't work with, which I'll get to Mod 2 a little bit later here. But that the point of the bearings are popping out, your washer is getting chewed up in your cable, and just things are going very, very badly. There, I'll throw some photos up of some worn cups, but obviously what really happens with your cup, and this isn't a bad one. This is actually a really good one. This is one off mine that I've kind of almost saved for so long because I've been running my new stuff, is the wear will get up in the top side of the cup and start to blow it out. And then that's usually when you lose a bearing and you find out your drive is smashed up into here and it's making bad squeaky noises, and you find out that you have lost a bearing and you're out of everything else. So again, it's kind of what it came down to. In the original thing, I looked at an off-the-shelf solution of something that could go on there. I couldn't find anything, so that's kind of what went down the road of, like, first of all, there's what can we fix it with, but what can we repair it with? Because we all know if you're not under warranty, a whole spine is roughly, as of right now, $300 to $350, give or take. So again, came up with started looking at different things, and we figured out how to come up with utilize this pinhole with a bearing on the back of it. Again, a little bearing. It's actually pretty much a roller skate bearing. This is what I did all my testing on. Is a normal, I don't want to call it stainless steel, it is carbide steel bearing. Since then, I've removed and went away from all these, so there's absolutely no confusion about which bearing to use. I'm just going pure ceramic, just because it's the simplicity of having a pure ceramic and not having people concerned about where they're in their water environment that their bearing is at. But this is my original one I've worked on completely, and it has a little light scuffing on it. But anyways, to the point of, we're going to utilize this pinhole, grab that right there, and then again, a custom made cup that accepts that, then it can go right on there. And that gives us, our functionality back and our ability to continue to move forward with utilizing our drive, maybe get us to the next couple paychecks that we can purchase a new spine, or and then move this spine into backup spine. It all depends. I mean, this is definitely a way to get you back on the water, get you continuing fishing, and then maybe look towards getting a new spine and then doing the Mod 2 conversion on it. That's a little bit of a in-depth, just kind of a behind, quick history of having an issue, trying to find something, and then going with a decent solution that is trying not to break the bank and gets everyone back fishing again. If you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them below, and I'll get back to you on it.